Good morning everybody and welcome to today's session of Escape to Nature. I'm so glad that you could join us here at Kariega. I'm Nick, I'm going to be your photo naturalist for today. And what a way to start our escape to nature with a beautiful big herd of buffaloes. And to everybody who has been with us for a while, who's a regular, welcome back. If this is your first time watching Wild Earth or Escape to Nature, just remember this is a live and interactive safari. We'd love to know what you're thinking, if you'd like to see anything, if you've got any types of questions or anything like that. So please do register on our website, subscribe if you're on YouTube. The more questions, the merrier. And on that note, thank you to everybody who has donated. It really is appreciated from all of us at Wild Earth. A big thank you to you. And to everybody else who will continue to donate. You're all a bunch of legends. Thank you so much. You really do your bit in helping us to connect people in nature. So we started our morning here off on the Scotia Dam clearings for our escape to nature. And it's hot. The temperature's risen quite a lot over the last sort of half an hour or so. We did have quite a lot of sort of overcast conditions to start the morning off, and now the sun's definitely starting to make a good appearance. Look at this little youngster making its way down here. Beautiful. Let's have a look and see if this little one pops its head around. A little bit shy at the moment. There it is. So talking about possible interactions between buffalo and rhino, I've written the script. We were hoping to see Thandi, and there she is. Look at that. Yes, please. So let's have a look and see what happens here. Those are the two youngsters with her, Sia and Mtetu. And you can see how immediately it looks like the buffalo are starting to make way. And there is Thandi herself. Amazing how we were actually starting to talk about her this morning, and then, as if by magic, she reads the script and makes it happen. Look at that, that is amazing to see. So luckily I answered that question right. Would have been awkward if I said, no guys, the buffalo will get out and they'll charge the rhino and scare the rhino off. So relieving to see that we got it right. Yeah, so take a good look at the color of the rhino skin. You can see how it's all nice and dry, and let's give them sort of 15 minutes or so. It's going to be a completely different situation. Look at that. Our escape to nature here at Kariega has been unbelievable so far.
This little baby is just heading for about a week old, and I'm going to introduce myself in a second, but let's rather just stick with this little baby for now. Look how precious that is. Keeping up with the leader of this group as they all walk through. That is the newest addition to the herd, and there's going to be a second one coming through as well. That's about 2 weeks old. This one is just under a week, and they're keeping it right in front of the herd because at the back we've got a big bull elephant that is pursuing this herd, and it's making them a little bit nervous and so on. So just keep an eye on that little baby until it goes out of sight. This is very, very special. They've obviously also been near to a waterhole, at a waterhole, so they've had a nice little bath. Here comes the second little baby. Now, which one? I think that one in front might actually have been the older one. There is the second little baby. How awesome is that? See how it's just been pushed along by Mom? whether that's mom or not. Might be an auntie. Look at that! Just being told to back up and stick with that other female. So that little foot gesture. So those two sort of were almost told just to back off there. Wonder what that was all about. And as I go past the bush, we do have the big bull, Collie, coming up at the back. And this is the reason why they're all a little bit edgy, all a bit nervous. And luckily we're in a good position. We're a little bit above them, so almost slightly superior. And this is the big bull coming in now. He is a beast. Look at that little baby. I wonder if it's going to drink now from its mom. Jennifer, you're absolutely correct. An elephant walked by, and luckily we were sort of able to anticipate exactly where they were going to walk. So we landed up in the perfect position for them to walk by us in nice open space where they don't feel threatened, and we could see them nice and clearly as well. You can see they've all been for a little bit of a swim or a bath.
Thank you, Rolf. Look at this. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 elephants. So it is indeed our 2 males that are generally together. Then that one that sometimes hang out with them. And then I believe it is that one younger bull. I'm just trying to see. But how amazing is this? We wanted elephants and we got elephants here. Of course, Rolf also had some elephants today at the start of Escape to Nature with that brand new baby.
And you can see, look at the intent that is being shown by them here. Those zebra have got no idea that they're here for the moment. Look at that paw raised in the air. They want to be as stealthy as possible. Those zebra are not far away. Look at that. The zebra are maybe only about 50 meters away. I can't see them, but when I was positioning the vehicle, I saw where they were. Look at the focus here. Okay, I didn't really get a good look to see how many individuals were there. They have been successful. So just for everybody that is watching, this is more than likely going to be a little bit more of a sensitive scene, so if anybody is a bit squirmish, this might not be for you. But as for the lions, it's incredible news. They have managed to grab that little zebra foal that I was talking about, that one that's literally a month old. So I saw the dominant male, he had it while it was still alive, and then the second male came and joined him, and they ran off into some thick bush. I would say his brother's more than likely going to come back towards him soon enough. He's probably sniffing around where his brother had his little portion of the carcass. And this looks like it might be the last bit left. And we could hear all of that growling going on. Remember, this is the dominant male here that we're watching right now, so he's not going to want to give up any part of his carcass. Wow. Veronica, 100%. The sounds are amazing. And you can just hear the sheer power from these animals. can see how this male, he doesn't have anything to feed on there. He's maybe going to lick his paws a little bit. I'm sure there's bits of blood that's caught on there. And you can see even on his face, he's got little tinges of red on his face there from the blood. And you can see now how he's starting to pant heavily. Remember, it's a combination of him walking up that steep hill, and also he's now fed on the bits of the carcass that he had as fast as possible. He didn't want to give his brother any of that, you know, and obviously he's eaten it as much as possible, as fast as possible. Wow. That's exactly the interaction that I was talking about. He just got too close there. You see how now they're very content to be standing side by side next to each other. The carcass is done, there's no real reason to be fighting with each other. I wouldn't be surprised if soon enough we actually see them grooming each other. But what a day. You know, sometimes when you head out into the bush, things just happen, you know, things just start popping out in front of you, left, right and centre. I feel like today has definitely been one of those days where we've just been so lucky in terms of everything that we've seen. You know, earlier on this morning we did start talking about possible interactions of rhinos with buffaloes, and we saw that. And then obviously we had these lions, so it really has been a great day. But from everybody here at the Wild Earth team, in the office and all of our different locations, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something. I hope we've brought a little slice of paradise to you at your home on this lovely Sunday. And hopefully you've got a nice little lunch or something like that lined up. But stick around as we do start to head towards our afternoon sunset safari a little bit later. And once again, thank you everybody. Take it easy.